Firstly, I want to use this opportunity to say a few thanks. But firstly, what a year it's been. And little do we think here this time last year that we would be facing into in 2020 a general election, a Seanad election, a huge intake of new senators in this House. What an honour and what an achievement for them personally. But I also want to remember the people that contested elections and didn't succeed on that occasion. And hopefully we'll see many of them here again. And I think it's really important that we acknowledge the difficulty and the challenges of contesting any election. But that's the great thing about parliamentary democracy. I want to particularly thank Martin as the clerk and Bridget and all the people in the background, people in the Seanad office, and indeed in your office leader, and Orla Murray, and how she coordinates the work behind the scenes in terms of government departments, ministers and speakers, and the schedules every week. I want to thank you, Cathaoirleach, and Bridget Coyle, Grace Coyle, sorry, I'm just gone blank there, and Grace Coyle, and all the other people that work in behind the scenes. This has been a difficult year for all of us. It's been a challenging year, as people said, in relation to business. And I want to also acknowledge the people on the community call, because local government shone at its brightest when people stood up and responded to the community call. I want to acknowledge the councils and local government across the country. And finally, I want to say a very special thanks to Eileen Flynn. For anyone who saw her last night, you couldn't be moved by this most wonderful senator we have, but also about the journey that she took through her own life, through her own personal experiences, to be here, rightfully here, sitting in Seanad Éireann. And anyone who watched it couldn't be moved by this extraordinary journey that Eileen Flynn, our Senator Eileen Flynn, took. And it shows that anybody, yes, anybody can do anything they want if they set their mind to it and they're determined. And I want to acknowledge her work, and I also want to acknowledge our members here in this House and the great diversity of our membership. And finally, Neil, I just will leave you with one thing and one ask. I hope that early next year we will have the 2 by-elections for Seanad Éireann. It's too important. And it shouldn't become a political issue. It shouldn't be a divisive issue. There are 2 vacancies for 2 seats in this House, and I would ask that if you could engage with government to see that we could have the early writ moved for both of these and have the election and have rightfully 2 more new senators in seats in place in Seanad Éireann. I want to thank you personally and wish you well, as I do with all the members in this House, for Christmas. Thank you.